Alright, let's do this, bitch. Uh, what if Deku got random D&D spells? So after we know about the bank robbery and well, how big they are, let's skip. Let's say this is the 10-month training period. Now they're still robbing and still like murdering and still doing a normal thing. Now after that first bank robbery, oh god, I drink a lot of water just now, so my like throat is very slippery. Not slippery, slavery, whatever. After that first bank robbery, then we kind of going down again. We're going like the small houses, but like they're going up again. And after 3 months in, Dio is walking wearing his outfit, and he's walking through an alley. He just robbed a random guy. The guy tried to fight back, but we just see a blood puddle like behind Dio, like a stray of like blood, and Dio just walking away. And when he's walking away, he hears, "Man, so you guys are ruthless." Dio turns around and he just sees this random dude with white hair, a very like small looking mustache, smoking a cigarette. It was pretty fancy. Pretty much the guy who introduced Toga and Dabi to the Rocky. He's like, "Man, you guys are ruthless." Dio's like, "Who the hell are you?" And the guy's like, someone you'll let to know." And Dio's like, "Okay, okay, buddy." He takes out, what the fuck did I give Dio? The fuck did I give Dio? Oh, for fuck it. He pulls out his eagle, his eagle, and he like, he pulls his eagle. He's pointing at the dude like, "You have five," and he's like about to shoot, and dude's like, calm down. I have a proposition for you." Dio stops. "What do you mean a proposition?" "Well, you see, you and your, how can I say this? Your band of the Hawks have been getting pretty popular lately. After that big bank robbery and stuff and escaping All Might. And I think I know someone who'd like to hire you." Dio kind of stops and just like, put down his gun a little bit. "What do you mean hire me? Like, are you hiring me?" Like, "Nah, someone else." And Dio time stops and goes behind the man and points his gun at his face. And the time resumes like, "Oh shit." Right? And the gun's right in front of him. He's like, "Don't show fear." Because he's a professional, right? He knows what he's doing. He can't show fear. Dio's like, "You have 5 seconds to explain why I shouldn't blow your head off." And Dio's like, "Okay." And the dude's like, "Okay, listen to me. You got some pretty big dudes out there. Some pretty strong people with a lot of money. I know you guys like that. Everyone does. I'm just and this and again, this guy wants you for a job. Who is he? That's up for you and him to decide. How do you find him?" He pulls out a card and gives it to Dio. Dio like checks it. Time stops and checks if like I ain't got any tracker stuff on it. It doesn't. You're like, "Call that number. I'll tell you where to meet." And the dude starts walking away. And when he's walking away, he says, "Remember, you don't shoot the messenger. Yes, remember, you don't shoot the messenger, by the way." He walks away. Dio is confused and calls Deku, Toga, and Hinata, and gets them all together. And they're like, "Why you call us?" And Dio explains the situation. Deku's like, "This sounds very fucking shifty." And Toga and Hinata like too, like, "Yeah, that sounds super fucking shifty." And Dio's like, "Yeah, I know, but like this dude look like a legit criminal. Like this dude look legit." And they're like, "Well, I mean, it's up to you, really, Dio. Like you are the sort of the leader." He's like, "Okay, how about this? Everyone gets their costume ready, and we can go to a random location. I'm gonna buy like a explosive for one." And Dio so they all get costume. They all go to the docks or some random place, and they all call the number. They're on their costumes. They're all saying down, nervous but saying down. Dio calls the number. I'm like, "Hello, are you the guy who's trying to hire me?" "Sure, okay." "I guess you guys are. Yeah, I'm the guy. Like, where do we meet you?" And basically, they're meeting up, and they meet up in a warehouse. Like, Shiraki says, "Oh, don't worry." And a portal opens up, and this freaks out everyone. Like, "Oh shit, They all pick up their weapons and points it at the portal. And Kudiri says, "Calm down. I'm not gonna attack you. I'm here to I'm here to bring you to him." And the guy and Sherlock is on the phone like, "That's him. Let's go through him." And no, they're like, Dio's like, "How we know he won't just teleport us into lava?" And no, Sherlock says, "Well, it's up to you to decide." And off the phone. So they all go through and they with the bar, and Cherokee's there, and I'm just gonna fast through this because I don't know how this would happen. But basically, Cherokee's like, "I want to hire you guys for a mission," and no, Cherokee and they was like, "The mission? What mission? You haven't told us what we're gonna do yet." And just like, "I want you to enter UA. I want you to enter UA and pretend to be a student and give us all the information in it." And I, oh, okay, what's the money we're looking at here? And Sherlock is like, if we do what we want to with the information, or you give us good information, 5 million. And they're all like, that's it? No, you're not getting me. 5 million, if, not 5 million, sorry. No, they didn't say 5 million, he says 10 billion. And they're all kind of shocked. 10 billion? No bullshit. That'll get you $10 billion if you do this. Right. But think about it. And all that teleported away, and Deku and Hinata and Toga's like, if we're shooting UA, it's not gonna be difficult. But it's like, can we trust the dude to give us the money? And Deku and D is like, bro, this can be our out. We can we always wanted to go for the big shot. But this can be like the final shot. Like we have to do it anymore. And they're all thinking, just like, this is too good to be. Like, this is too good to pass up. So they all do it. They all decide to do it. Basically they ask Rocky, how do you want to do it? And Rocky says, as long as you can give me information, I don't care what you do. Okay, and they all sitting on. They're all thinking to themselves, who's gonna go into UA? And Deku raises his hand like, I can't go. Yeah, I knew you're all thinking, wait, what? Why Deku can't go? Let me explain. So Deku says he can't go, and everyone looks at him. Why? Well, because I just, you guys know my backstory, right? Like, I killed someone. I don't think they would let me in. And Dio was like, the good point. It's gonna be very difficult for you to get in, considering the fact you are kind of dangerous quirk. And you're all saying they're like, but let's try it though. Deku, Toga, you guys try it again, and me and Hinata are gonna go around the area and basically just infrared the information to Zaraki. And Deku was like uncomfortable with it, they explained the plan. And Deku and Toga entered the UA. Now this shocks Inko because she didn't think Deku was interested, but he's encouraging him in a way. Okay, Deku, if you feel like you can do it. And Deku's like, yeah, I feel like I can do it, Mom. I'm gonna make it for my mistakes. And now Inko's like, honey, I don't want you to think that it was your mistake. Like, like accidents happen. Like, nah, Mom, I got it. I guess doesn't go. And Deku's hiding the true motive of he's basically gonna be the spy. Toga is going, and her parents are kind of worried. Not because she doesn't think that she can make it, because Toga Quirk is very villainous in a way. She literally just drinks blood. And Toga's like, don't worry, Mom, I got it. And they go to UA. Finally started fucking anime. So they go to UA, and shit, they go to UA, and Deku starts walking in with Toga. Now they're right next to each other talking, and what happens is Bakugo passes Deku, and Deku doesn't recognize Bakugo off the bat, but Bakugo does, and he like, is that Deku? Is that murderer here? And he's kind of pissed. Like, the fuck is that murderer doing here? Whatever, I got my own things to worry about. And they go. So they go to the testing ground. Deku doesn't meet Uraraka because Deku feels confident. Hold up, I need something. All right, let's continue. So they're at the edges exam. Sorry, they're at the actions exam, and Toga is sitting between Deku and Bakugo. Deku still has yet to notice is Bakugo, like to recognize him, but Bakugo does, and he's like, "What the fuck is that loser doing here? How is he? Why is he even here? He's a murderer." He's just giving glares at Deku. But Deku is too focused looking at the exam, really focusing on Bakugo. And Deku is just really focused, but Toga doesn't know this, and Toga like leans over to Deku like, "Hey, Deku, do you know this guy next to me?" He looks over, and he just sees blonde hair because Toga's in the way. He's like, "Nah," and Toga's like, "Really?" Because he's giving you like the death stare, pretty much. Deku kind of remarks the death stare. The hell, who is? What? He looks past Toga and he sees red eyes. I believe. Yeah, I pretty sure that Bakugo does have red eyes. You know, he sees the red eyes and all that stuff. He's like, wait a minute, is that a... Who is that? He thinks to himself, like, wait a minute, that's... Yeah, he knows, that's Bakugo. That's definitely Bakugo. And Deku kind of gets bad memories from this. He's like, oh boy. And no, Toga's like, Deku, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm okay, just, does you guys know about Toga? You know about my backstory, right? About how I accidentally murdered that guy. Toga kind of gets why like, yeah, I know why. Um, you remember how he says someone saw me do it? Yeah, that's that guy. And Toga like, oh, yeah, that's him. And Toga kind of gets quiet because that's probably what he's looking at her like him like, what do you think he's gonna do like? Nothing really. He hasn't come up to me yet, so can't do much. He's probably just gonna ignore me, but he giving me like he's probably just gonna take my villain, but who cares? And Toga's like, okay. The test starts and Deku is really smart. And what I have to think of here is what does Deku how much would Toga get? I definitely don't think Toga's dumb. But is she as smart as Deku? But she is she's not crazy. I mean, she is crazy in this timeline, but she does have a lot more time to study and stuff. So I'm gonna say Deku gets a 75 and Toga gets an 80. No, Deku gets an 80 and Toga gets an 82. You know what? They're both like Toga gets second and Deku gets third. Only beat by Momo. That's what I'm gonna say. You know, and they go to testing grounds, and the Toga got separate with Deku, which okay, Deku's kind of uncomfortable with, but he's like, okay, I just gotta beat this, and he starts walking up to the front gate because he wants to be the first one there, and Ida goes up to Deku like, you can't distract people, and Deku's like, what the hell are you talking about? You're gonna distract that girl, and he points to Uraraka, and Deku's like, who the fuck even are you, bro? Mind your own goddamn business. And Ida's like, what did you just say? Are you sure you belong here? Like, bro, mind your own fucking business. And I wasn't gonna talk to him. I was gonna go to the front gate. Mind your own goddamn business. Right? And he goes to the front gate. And Ida pretty much has a hatred for Deku already because he kind of just embarrass him. He kind of just show himself to be not the best person. So Deku goes to the front gate and President goes 1, 2, 3. There's no countdown in a race. There's no countdown in a fight. Just go, and the gates float open. Deku goes for a cantrip, which he can't control now, and he does acid splash. Sorry, you heard a bubble of acid. Yeah, so Deku like puts out his hand, and a bubble of acid goes around the robot and starts to melt the robot because the robot's inside the bubble and it just starts to melt the robot entirely. And I'm just gonna say that who got this because I can't be bothered to like every 5 minutes give him another spell. So Deku just keep using this spell and he's basically melting the robots. He's getting a good amount of spells. And I was like, wow, that quirk is very dangerous, but very powerful. And it's basically how it goes. So Deku No, that's just a Toga. What is Toga doing to get points? Well, Toga's basically like every time a robot gets near her, it gets sliced in half, but they don't know how. I'm like, what the hell's happening? Like, how is the robot getting cut in half? And they're seeing is like, how the hell is the robot getting cut in half? And they basically see that, no, we basically see that what Toga is doing is she's controlling her blood to the molecular level to make it invisible to the naked eye, but yet still effective. Meaning it just it's cutting through the robots with her blood, but it just can't be seen. So that's what's happening to her. And we get to the part where Uraraka is strapped on the rebel. No, what do you have to think? Would Deku really give a shit if Uraraka dies? I don't think he would, but let's just say he does. Deku does something unexpected to him. Not unexpected. Deku goes up and hold up. Deku sees this big giant robot and he knows he can't freaking touch that thing with a can strip. So Deku is thinking to himself, I'm gonna try level 1. Right? He goes for level 1 and he gets, let's see baby. He gets let's see, create or destroy water. That seems really useless. One spell equate. Wow. So it's literally just water. Okay, so I'm just gonna say Deku like creates a water. The water starts evaporating from the ground and pushing up to the ground. And Deku's thinking, man, this thing is powerful. And he basically swing it towards Uraraka, and the water sweeps out to Uraraka and brings it towards Deku. And Deku picks up Uraraka, and that was like, what the hell? I thought he had an acid quirk. And Deku starts running away with Uraraka, and Uraraka tells like, man, he's lifting me up with no difficulties. Like he's pretty fit, and Deku is tall, like as tall as Bakugo. He's running, and Deku gets the points, and the robot is still there because Deku doesn't feel like though facing the robot. Why would he do that? He just doesn't. He just saves the Rocker, puts her on the bench and goes on. And Uraraka didn't get a chance to tank Deku. So yeah. So they're all done, and Deku walks out, and he's waiting for the gate for Toga, and Toga's like, "Oh hey," and no, Deku's like, "Oh hey," and no, they all go, and they basically skip to home. Now, what happens? What do they place? Toga, I believe Deku gets third, yeah, and Toga gets first. I'm gonna say Toga gets first. Why? Because her blood core is really useful. Since Toga can expand her blood to like hundreds of meters now. So it's pretty easy for her just to slash something like miles away from her. Not miles, like a couple of blocks away from her. If she can see it and know what she's striking at. So Toga gets first, Deku gets third. No, it's only because actually no, Deku gets second because he does save over the rock and that's a lot of points. So yeah, Deku gets second and Toga gets first. And no, they get ready to UA. I kind of sorry if I'm breezing through this, but I just want to get to the interesting part. So they bring into UA. Dio and Hina are like, okay, good job. Now you're both in. You should get to class 1A. Like that you should be in that class. And then, yeah. And they basically related information to Shiraki, and Shiraki's like, yes. Alright? And he's happy because now he got something from the inside to know if they're going somewhere, he'll know. And Toga and Deku walks into the school the other day, and they're still talking and stuff like that. And they go into his class, and they still see Ida with Bakugo like sitting down. And Bakugo gives Deku looks at Deku like, what the hell is that murderer doing here? He gets in here? How? And Bakugo is enraged because this murderer is in this prime school, and he's like, "You're that kid who cursed me." Everyone's like, "What?" Like, yeah, I'm the kid who cursed you. And sorry. And Ida's like sees Deku. He's like, He gives Deku a death stare too. But Deku gives them all like a dead face look, like a look of like try something. and you're gonna see the murderer intent, and they'll both feel it. And Bakugo is even feeling it more than Ida because he knows Deku has killed someone before, and Bakugo's like backing up a little bit, but still standing his ground, but just shakily. He thinks something's about to go down, and Toga's like, "Come on, Deku, we gotta go sit down." Deku's like, "Oh yeah," and no, after going like Bakugo think, Toga, who the hell is she? What, is she your girlfriend or something? No, Uraraka comes in and goes like, "Oh hey, you're the water acid boy," and that was like, "Water acid boy?" Toga's like, "What?" Like, yeah, he saved me from a robot. No, Deku did debrief them on the mission, and 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 Toga's like, "You saved her? Wow, that's good for you. That's good for you, Deku." And Deku blushed a little bit, like, whatever. And and Orok is like, "Are these two in a relationship? Wow, I didn't know he had a girlfriend." And he basically says thanks and leave them alone because she thinks they're in a relationship, which they're probably are going to be by the end of this. So they're probably going to be by the end of this. So yeah, that's it. And they kind of wait, and I could go. I don't have enough time to go over the training the exam for the thing. I don't have enough time for that. But just know they're inside class 1A, and Bakugo is pissed at Deku. Not really know don't really know who Toga is. Just think he's she's Deku's boyfriend. Um Ida is angry at Deku, and no, Todoroki is interested in Deku and Toga, especially Toga, because Toga got first, and that really interests him. And by the way, by the school principal, like they're checking over the reform. They see Deku, like from he did they basically explained to the teacher like he did murder someone before, but it's labeled down as accident. And they basically explain what his quirk is. He like, so Zara, please be careful with this one. Like, we don't know how like dangerous his quirk is. They might go out of control. So just talk to him on a separate side. And no, he's like, yeah, I see. And he doesn't really like the fact that there's a murderer in his school, but he does understand the fact that it was a mistake. But he's gonna talk to Deku on the side when he comes into class. But I'm gonna end it there because I know you guys are probably thinking, man, this video was very sloppy. Listen to me, I got shit to do. I just wanted to explain about how they get into UA and stuff. Next, I'm gonna go over the exam, not the exam, the ball throwing test, the fucking quirk assessment test. So yeah. By the way, everyone thinks like Deku and Toga is really close to each other because every time they see Deku, they see Toga next to her, next to him, and they're like, are they in a couple? Whatever, and no stuff like that. Manetta's jealous because Toga is fucking hot, and he's pretty much pissed at that lucky bastard. But yeah, see you all and be safe.